and we are dealing with a tricky morning.
Yeah, a lot of you have snow on the ground. Some of you haven't gotten much of anything yet, but Danielle, you said you had a rough drive in.
I did. Coming in on 480, I saw multiple spinouts between Cleveland and Valley View, so people do need to be safe this morning. And of course, we are keeping a close watch on the roads as we go throughout the morning. And Holly, do you think this is going to be steady all day?
In the advisory area, yes. So like we want to stress that. I think everyone's waking up going, well, it's not snowing in Akron. It wasn't supposed to be. So it's where we have the advisory in place. I also had an equally rough drive coming in from the east side. Wasn't pretty. So if you are traveling in those spots, I mean, that is where you've got to really allow that extra time. And this is not just limited to this morning. Our advisory does continue through 1 a.m. tomorrow. And actually, the snow is expected to pick up in intensity as we head through today. So there's a look at the advisory. Again, all of our lakeshore counties from Lorain through Cuyahoga, Lake, Ashtabula, then inland a bit into Geauga, Medina. Summit actually was added to the advisory area. We are seeing widespread snows in our east suburbs. This has been very steady while you've been asleep, so it is starting to add up. Remember, it's timing. We emphasized this yesterday. It's not so much how much is on the ground at this point as it is the fact that it's snowing in this crucial part of the day when you're getting ready for work, you're getting ready for school. We do have eye alerts up at the bottom of the screen. Remember, those do scroll alphabetically by county and are just in tab will flash in red if something new comes in. Temperatures are going to hold in the low 30s. It is blustery. So along with the snow coming down where it is, we're going to be dealing with blowing and drifting snow, which will also reduce visibility. Those wind gusts are in yellow, and those are anywhere from, say, 25 to 35 miles an hour right now. Impressive. And as we get a look at wind chills, taking that into account, most of you feel like you're in the teens to near 20 degrees. Next several hours includes snow. And again, this is mainly for those of you under the advisory. Outside of that, it'll just be a few flurries. We're going to keep you updated throughout the show. Let us know what's happening on social so we can pass it along. Right now, we'll get a check of your drive.
Traffic is brought to you by reliable snow plowing specialists. Visit us now at snowfighterswanted.com for more information and to become a snow fighter.
Well, good morning to you. We start in Chardon because I want to let you know that Woody Brook Road is closed near Beechnut Lane because of flooding. So please be careful. I'm going to work on some detours. Tweet that out at Danny Wiggins 6. Now, Chardon, you are dealing with the snow as well as a number of you to the east. In fact, let's take a look outside 90 at Vrooman Road in Lake County, Paynesville. You can see snow-covered roads here, slick driving conditions. Please be careful as you are commuting. Give yourself extra time if you are commuting east. Now, I say that the cameras, they really tell the story of this because this is east. Now take a look at west, I-90 at Columbia Road in Westlake. You can see clear commute here. You're not really seeing any snow on the roadways. But again, please be careful as you are commuting. Roads are wet. And Dave, here are some pictures around town. Our cameras to the south as well. Canton, Akron, Cuyahoga Falls. Again, slick drive, but not as much snow right now that we're seeing to the east.
Yeah, different in different spots. Okay, Danielle, thank you. Let's get outside now as parts of Northeast Ohio are waking up to a lot of snow. So if you're traveling or commuting this morning, know that ODOT is out there in full force trying to clean up roads.
Yeah, you're seeing the salt trucks out there. And our Lindsay Buckingham is joining us live now from Lake County for a check on the conditions. Lindsay, we sent you east where we're hearing about all that snow. So what are you seeing?
Well, good morning to you guys. Well, you're seeing it too. We've got a bunch of flurries out here. I have to tell you, on our drive out to Lake County, not much happening, but then when we got to the Mentor, Kirtland area, that's when we started to see the snow come down. The wind was picking up. I'd say there's about an inch or two on the ground here. Right now, 90 eastbound, pretty clear, traffic moving pretty steadily, but we have seen a few people spin out. We know that ODOT is out in full force, 285 trucks on the roads. Right now, they started at about midnight. That number includes the majority of the counties, but not quite as much as that event back in December. And that's because not every county is affected by that advisory right now. However, ODOT trucks, they're out there working hard, and they say they're trying to stay ahead of that snow.
One thing about our operations that we normally like to do before a storm comes in is do some pre-treating. But unfortunately, this event has come in as rain, and that has prevented us from doing any pre-treating ahead of this event. But we're going to have 285 snowplows operating in Northeast Ohio, and they're ready to push that snow no matter how much they get.
And again, we are in Concord in Lake County. There is some snow on the ground. I wanted to do a little test. It's kind of hard, it's sticking. So again, take it slow on the road. One of the things that Amanda said from ODOT, they weren't able to pre-treat the roads. That's because of the higher temperatures. So obviously anything they lay down is going to get melted by the rain. Guys?
And of course, Lindsay, then that means we could see some ice. So we're going to keep you out there keeping an eye on things for us, especially for any of those people commuting east into downtown and around going to school. So Lindsay, thank you so much. And you can have a complete list of school closings and delays sent right to your phone. All you have to do, text the word closings to 216-344-3300. Remember, that is a text, not a phone call.